Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Marvel Realm of Champions. In this video, I've got some good news for you, and I've got some bad news for you. So there was recently released some information about version 3.0 and when it's going to hit. So we're going to go ahead and jump into all that. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Just a quick reminder, all the links to my social media are in the description below, so definitely check that out. Also, if you do like this type of content and you want to see more videos about this game, definitely leave a like and a comment because that does help me out. All right, so let's take a look at what we have. We're just going to jump into it. All right, so 3.0, version 3.0 is coming soon and is shaping up to be our biggest update to the game yet. To ensure we deliver the best content possible, we've extended the development time by 2 weeks. So version 3 is now coming out on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. But coming out on May 4th. So I did put a video on this together last week where I looked at the possible release window for Thor and everything. So if you want to see that, as well as some other things that aren't mentioned in here, I'll go ahead and link it up right over here. But I think I was dead on, because 2 weeks later, after the time frame that I was kind of predicting, is when we are now going to get it. So May 4th, next month. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they are letting us know right now. So they said there's going to be a slight gap between the end of Panther's Due event, which is currently going on right now, and the beginning of the next event. During this time, keep an eye out for additional login calendar and objectives for you to collect even more rewards. And then over the coming weeks, they're going to release more detailed information about version 3.0. So keep an eye on their Reddit page and keep an eye on their Marvel Realm of Champions page. So let's take a look. Here's a preview of what's coming so far. So let's jump in. Thor, we knew Thor was pretty much coming. So Thor, God of Thunder, and the Asgardian Republic join the fight, finally. And then Thor's arsenal begins with 2 weapons. So he's going to get his 2 right off the bat. We got Stormbreaker and Mjolnir. And I know I don't pronounce that right every single time, but that is how I pronounce it. So there we go. That is what we have for Thor. As far as an unlock method, it could be through that event, picking up those hammers like I had mentioned in the last video that I did on this. I'm sure there's going to be a way to purchase him so you can get him ahead of time. So something to keep an eye on once this hits. But May 4th, save your materials. Depending on how much of a Thor fan you are, save all your materials and your units so you can open up his crates and get him leveled up and ready for battle as quickly as possible. So Thor coming next. Also gear levels. So it says a refresh on gear and progression. So don't know what that means. That is extremely vague, but I do like the fact that they're taking a look at it. There's been a lot of feedback about the gear system. So really looking forward to seeing what they have. And this 3.0, like they said, is the biggest update in the game yet. Now, the game's only been out for 5 months, so I don't think that's too difficult to do, but they are packing a lot in here. And I do appreciate the fact that they are taking the time to make sure that everything is right in there, because the game is getting a lot of constructive feedback lately, and I'm really excited for the future of this game. I'm really excited to see what they have for it, and just taking a look at this little preview and what we have going on, I'm excited for this game and where it's going to go. All right, so gear levels, really looking forward to that, hoping that's something cool. Next battle rating tier, which is going to be Avenger. Test your metal above and beyond. So right now, max BR is 1250, so go beyond that. We're going to get into Avenger tier, which may also unlock the next level of gear for us, right? So we currently unlock epics by getting into the warrior tier. There are two, if you go ahead and take a look in your game and you filter it by rarity, there are, I think there's 2, maybe 3, but I know there's 2 more rarity levels beyond epic. So maybe going into Avenger mode, or going into the Avenger tier, is going to unlock also those next level tier gear as well. So something to keep in mind. We'll probably find more out, or we will find more out as we get more detail about this. So very interested to know about that. Also seasons. So for the realm's most hardcore competitive players, so seasons in games vary a little bit, but overall, it's essentially a ranked system, and the higher you rank, the more rewards that you get. The more things that you complete within those seasons, the more rewards that you get too. So it'd be very interesting to see kind of what seasons look like. Is it going to be I'm assuming they're going to have to take into account alliances, so there may be an alliance season, there may be individual season. We don't know yet, but we know that seasons are coming. And for those of you who have played MCOC and other games that have seasons, you're probably pretty familiar with that. Next, we have Summoner's Journey. I thought this was pretty interesting. Earn rewards and learn more about Battle Worlds. So this, to me, seems like story missions and quests that just allow you to dive deeper into the lore of Battle World and gain materials and gear components, maybe gold units, whatever. Not sure exactly what those rewards are going to be, but gain resources that are obviously going to help you in the game, right? So that's what Summoner's Journey seems to me to be. Now we also have Pinnacle quests. Pinnacle, I don't know, but that's how I'm going to say it. New solo PvE content. I think one of the things for this game that is really lacking is solo content. Now, I know the main focus for this game is PvP. I get it 100%. It's team-based. I get it as well. But having the ability to go in there and do some solo stuff. Maybe you just want to jump in for a few and take care of some solo content or something like that. I'm glad they're allowing for that. So it's something, I don't know if it was part of the original roadmap or if it's feedback that they took into consideration as well. But it is exciting to see that. And the most exciting thing for me, at least for this preview, other than the gear levels and Thor, is going to be this showdown. A brand new co-op 3v1 World Quest experience makes its debut. So just me, where my mind immediately goes, right or wrong, is boss battles. And I think that's awesome. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what the arena is going to look like. I don't know anything about it. But just taking a look at that, 3v1 boss battles seems to be kind of where they're going. We'll find out if I'm right or not. But that is what we have there. So a lot of stuff. Just with this little preview, there is a lot going into this game. And again, I appreciate the fact that they're taking the time to extend that development. Now, nobody likes waiting longer, but if it's going to make the game better, if it's going to improve our experience in the game, and if it's going to bring, because unfortunately there are a lot of people leaving right now, if it's going to bring people back and get people excited about the game, I'm all for it. Absolutely. All right, so there we go. That is the preview that we have for 3.0. It did get moved to May 4th. Thor is coming. At least we have a set date, and we can go ahead and we can prepare for it. So save your resources if you're a Thor fan. And really excited to see what the two weapons do, kind of the differences between the two. Very excited to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think so far about what we're hearing about 3.0? Also, like I said, that video that I did last week, it does have some additional information in there as well. So take a look at that if you want to see that. And that is it. That's all I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.